Hi Wanderers of Limveld, welcome back to the channel. Wylder is probably the most easy class to get into for new players and ranks among the top 3 most powerful classes in the game. In this video, I'll share a Frostfire Wylder build that deals significant burst damage through the classic Elden Ring Frostfire mechanic, cycling between Frostbite and fire damage. As a bonus, this build also reduces the cooldown of the Wylder's ultimate art, allowing for a more frequent use. It's funny to see a sword of flame while also dealing frost damage, adding a unique twist. If crafting creative builds interest you, consider subscribing. I'll be covering some RNG and non-RNG builds as we explore some more builds in Nightreign. Without further ado, let's dive into the Frostfire Wylder build. This build does require some RNG relics to pull off, so you'll need a bit of luck to gather them. For this setup, I'm using the Wylder's Urn, but you can use any chalice that supports the relics you have. The build depends on 3 key relics. The first is the Silver Tear, obtained from the Wylder's final Remembrance quest. This relic reduces the ultimate art cooldown significantly, while also provides +3 to Arcane, which improves scaling for any bleed or poison weapons you find during expeditions. This ensures you can switch from your starting frost weapon without losing effectiveness. The second relic, also in the red slot, makes your armament inflict frost damage, which is essential for triggering Frostbite. The third relic causes the Wylder's grappling hook follow-up swing to light up in flame, dealing fire damage, a critical component of the Frostfire cycle. If you don't have a Frost Infusion relic, you can use Hoarfrost Stomp as an alternative. While it consumes FP, it deals significant AoE damage, making it extremely effective for groups of enemies. For those unfamiliar with Elden Ring, here's how Frost and Fire interact. Frostbite builds up through a meter on the target, and when the meter fills, Frostbite triggers, dealing damage equal to about 8% of the target's max HP and applying a 20% damage vulnerability debuff for 30 seconds. After Frostbite triggers, the target's Frostbite resistance increases, making it harder to proc again. However, applying fire damage to a frostbitten target removes the Frostbite debuff and resets the resistance, allowing you to trigger Frostbite repeatedly. The playstyle is simple. Deal frost damage to trigger Frostbite, then use the Wylder's grappling hook Fire Swing to deal fire damage, removing the Frostbite debuff. Repeat this process and you'll be able to clear adds and bosses quicker. Note that most thrash mobs won't survive a full cycle due to their low health, but this build performs exceptionally well against mini-bosses and certain final bosses, particularly those weak to fire. Also, even if your sword is set aflame visually, it actually deals both frost and fire damage. That's it for the build. Now let's dive into some gameplay and see how this build performs. Let me know what you think in the comments and share your tips so we can all learn from each other. If you love what I do, consider subscribing and drop a like in this video, or support me through Patreon or channel membership. With that, I'll see you in the next video.